In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on April 13, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. St. Louis Blues versus Dallas Stars. The St. Louis Blues wrap up the season against the Dallas Stars, with both teams on opposite ends of the Western Conference to wrap up the season. The Blues have a 37-36-7 record and will miss the playoffs, while the Dallas Stars have a 45-21-14 record and are fighting for playoff position in the Central Division. The Blues are looking to end a rough season with a win, while the Stars look to head into the strong, making the upcoming game a pivotal one for both teams. The Blues come into this game with a 37-36-7 record overall, and it's been nothing but a disappointing season. On Saturday, the Blues faced off against the Minnesota Wild, and they were defeated 5-3. At the end of the second period, they were down 4-1, and they never bounced back on the way to the defeat. The Blues are averaging 3.23 goals, while their defense is giving up 3.65 goals per game. Jordan Kyrou has scored 37 goals and added 35 assists so far this season. On the other side of this matchup is the Stars, who sit with a 45-21-14 record overall, and they are coming off a win on Monday. The Stars scored 6 runs against the Detroit Red Wings, and that was enough to secure the 5-goal victory. The Stars are averaging 3.44 goals, while their defense is giving up 2.66 goals per game. The offense is ranked 7th in the league, while the defense is ranked 6th. Jason Robertson has scored 46 goals and added 60 assists so far this season. The Blues are looking to end a rough season on a high note, but the Stars look to step up on their home ice and control this game. The Stars should constantly find the back of the net against the Blues, who allow 3.65 goals per game. With Jason Robertson, Joe Pavelski, and the rest of the forward unit establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with great puck movement, the Stars, who allow only 2.66 goals per game, should limit the Blues offense with Miro Heiskanen, Esa Lindell, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers at the blue line and limiting the Blues from carrying the puck into the offensive zone, while goaltender Jake Oettinger steps up and makes plenty of big saves. So the Dallas Stars to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams have great offenses, and the upcoming game should reflect that, with both forward units finding the back of the net throughout the game. The Blues, who average 3.23 goals per game, should pile on the goals, with Jordan Kyrou, Braden Shen, and the rest of the forward unit carrying the puck into the offensive zone and creating open shots with quick passes. The Stars, who average 3.44 goals per game, should run up the score against the Blues, who have allowed 3.75 goals per game since March, with Jason Robertson, Joe Pavelski, Jamie Benn, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the rush and creating open shots with effective puck movement, while Miro Heiskanen and Esa Lindell generate shots on the net from the blue line. This will be a high-scoring game controlled by both offenses. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Philadelphia Flyers versus Chicago Blackhawks. The Philadelphia Flyers face the Chicago Blackhawks, with both teams looking to end awful seasons with a win. The Flyers have a 30-38-13 record and will finish the season with the 3rd worst record in the Eastern Conference. The Blackhawks have a 26-49-6 record, and with only 2 wins in their last 13 games, they will finish the season at the bottom of the Western Conference. Both teams are looking to cap off the season with a win to bring momentum into next season, and the upcoming game should be a good one. The Flyers are 16-49 in their last 65 road games and 47-102 in their last 149 overall. The Blackhawks are 20-43 in their last 63 home games and 22-53 in their last 75 overall. The under is 4-0 in Flyers' last 4 road games. The over is 5-1 in Blackhawks' last 7 overall. The Flyers are 4-9 in the last 13 meetings in Chicago and 6-2 in the last 8 meetings. The favorite is is 8-3 in the last 11 meetings. The home team is 22-6 in the last 28 meetings. I'm not thrilled to get behind either of these teams that continue to pile up the losses and have nothing to play for. Still, the Chicago Blackhawks are a prideful bunch. They are at home and the price is reasonable. The Flyers get waxed on the road more times than not, so the Chicago Blackhawks money line is our full game side pick. The Blackhawks should limit the Flyers' offense, which averages 2.65 goals per game, with Connor Murphy, Caleb Jones, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers in the defensive zone and limiting shots on the net, allowing goaltender Alex Stalock to make plenty of big saves. The Flyers should eliminate and potentially shut out the Blackhawks, who are scoring only 2.25 goals per game since March, with Travis Sanheim, Ivan Provorov, and the rest of the defensive unit forcing turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone while goaltender Carter Hart blanks the shots on the net. Both offenses have been awful this year, and I see both defenses stepping up and making this game a low-scoring one. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Jose Sharks versus Edmonton Oilers. The San Jose Sharks will go on the road on Thursday night to Rogers Place to clash with the Edmonton Oilers in a Pacific Division NHL game. The Sharks are struggling as they are 7th in the Pacific Division and are on a 4-game losing streak after a 6-2 road loss against the Winnipeg Jets on Monday. The Oilers are looking to battle for a better spot in the postseason as they are 2nd in the Pacific Division and are on an 8-game winning streak after coming off a 2-1 overtime road win on Tuesday against the Colorado Avalanche. This is the 4th and final game against one another in the regular season, with the Oilers looking for the sweep as they played on April 8th with a 6-1 road victory. The San Jose Sharks are averaging 2.9 goals per game and are scoring on 18.4% of their power play opportunities. Logan Couture leads San Jose with 27 goals, Erik Karlsson has 75 assists, and Tomas Hertl has 177 shots on goal. Defensively, the San Jose Sharks are allowing 3.8 goals per game and are killing 82.5% of their opponents' power plays. Kaapo Kähkönen has allowed 133 goals on 1,101 shots faced, and James Reimer has allowed 142 goals on 1,299 shots. The Edmonton Oilers are averaging 4 goals per game and are scoring on 32.5% of their power play opportunities. Connor McDavid leads Edmonton with 64 goals, Leon Draisaitl has 74 assists, and Zach Hyman has 274 shots on goal. Defensively, the Edmonton Oilers are allowing 3.2 goals per game and are killing 76.8% of their opponents' power plays. Jack Campbell has allowed 115 goals on 1,027 shots faced, and Stuart Skinner has given up 131 goals on 1,507 shots. The Sharks are 17-42 in their last 59 road games and 15-44 in their last 59 overall. The Oilers are 8-1 in their last 9 home games and 19-7 in their last 26 overall. The over is 6-0 in Sharks' last 6 overall. The under is 5-1 in Oilers' last 6 overall. The Sharks are 0-7 in the last 7 meetings. The road team is 11-5 in the last 16 meetings. The favorite is 45-17 in the last 62 meetings. There is an absolute major difference in the sport this season in terms of power play, as Edmonton is best in the sport with a 32.4 power play percentage, while San Jose is all the way down at 25th in NHL with an 18.4 power play percentage up to this point. The defense as of late shows a major difference as well, with the Sharks allowing 6 goals in their previous 3 games, while the Oilers are giving up 0.8 goals in their last 5 games. The favorite has won in 45 of the last 62 games against one another. The San Jose Sharks are going nowhere fast, and there's no reason to back them against a quality team on the road. The Sharks are thinking vacations at this point. The Edmonton Oilers are still fighting for better seeding, and their offensive firepower should give the Sharks serious fits. So the Edmonton Oilers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Looking at the offenses in the last 5 games, the Oilers are averaging 4 goals per game while the Sharks are scoring 3 goals per game thus far. Both teams have been struggling as the opposition has been getting shots on goal, as Edmonton is allowing the 14th most as they are averaging 31.4 shot attempts per game, while San Jose is averaging the 10th most with 31.9 shot attempts against per game. The over is 19-6-2 in their previous 27 games against one another. Over the projected total is our full game side pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.